Well, welcome to Hangar 51. Look who's here. Shadow, Brian, Rich, George. What's going on, guys? Good to see you, man. Jody, what's up? Let's see what we're going to do. Let me see if I can get this caught up here. That might be caught up. Wow. Yeah, it's a dinner. Listen, I walked in the door. I got home. I walked straight out to the garage, turned the computer on, went and got this out of the microwave, and came back in here and went live. So I got home just in time. JCB, how you doing? Fred, what's going on? Fred. Roy, what's up? Wild Bill. God, you guys are just really just rolling in here. Well, look at that. Wild Bill and Pterodactyl, what's up? Ben, hey, how you doing? Yeah, very long hours at UPS. Very long hours. Well, you finally got on Pterodactyl? What does that mean? Beefaroni? It's Chinese, the General Toe or whatever it's called. Yeah, it's edible. It's actually pretty good. This particular Chinese place down the road's pretty good. Jerry, what's up? Good to see you, man. Michael, good to see you, buddy. Oh, what's this thing doing to me now? So I gave you a wrench, Michael. Welcome to the gang. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Did you just delete the message? I saw something there from you, Tara, and then it disappeared. What happened? Did it scroll off the page that fast, or did you delete it? There it is. On early. No, early ousting of your show. What the hell does that mean? No early ousting of my show. What is that? You mean you're going to make me stay here till 4 in the morning? I'll stay. I'll have to be at work till 10:45, so. EQ, what's up? Nick, what's going on? I'll be honest with you. The work really sucks. But they're paying me a lot of money. So I think I made about $900 so far this week. And I'm going to make an additional $360 just for tomorrow. So, that's what I'm going to make tomorrow is more than I made in a month working for AutoZone. I'm not kidding. So, because I was only working 1 day a week. So, maybe, yeah, about 1 day a week. And I was only making $34 an hour. So, and I was only working part-time. So it was a 4-hour day at $9 an hour. Yeah. So like I said, I'm going to make more money tomorrow, just tomorrow, than I made at AutoZone in a month. Don't do Puff's bill. I don't know what that means, man. No, I haven't fixed the Coast Guard plane yet. Probably, I got a lot of projects to do. I got to fix my car. Man, I tell you, my car is just making this job. So it really is so mad at me because I took this job at UPS. I spent $1,000 on this car doing all the labor myself, fixing everything on the car, and the first day at work, it starts acting up and shit just starts going wrong, and pretty much every day there's something been wrong with the car. Now it's leaking oil really bad from the Shadow, it's not really a slave drive. It's just so unorganized. And I'll get on that in a second. Joe, what's going on? How you doing, man? So, now the oil, it's leaking oil from the oil adapter, which is an adapter between the filter and the engine that runs oil to a cooler in the radiator. And it's leaking pretty bad. And that just started day before yesterday. So, today I changed the oil before I went to work, and I tightened up the filter adapter, which helped. It slowed it down for sure, but it's still leaking. So Saturday or Sunday, one of the days I don't go flying, I'm going to be working on a lot of stuff. A lot. Oh, I missed a Wild Bill comment. Ah, okay. And that's a good thing. I'm behind, guys. I'm catching up. Don't think it's lagging. It's not lagging. I'm just trying to read through, anything that I might have missed that was good funny stuff. So let's see here. Hey, LG Hobbies, what's going on, buddy? Okay, I'm caught up. A drive shaft in the way? Really? What kind of drive shaft's in the way? What are you talking about? You're talking about a four-wheel drive? Well, what do they call that damn thing? An intermediate box or something? Whatever. I don't know. I forget. So, I know all the other shows have briefly talked about you winning the Crash Award at the Boozer Toys for Todd event, LJ. But maybe you'd like to share with the audience here, in your words, what the hell happened? And we've all been there, so don't think we're picking on you, or we've all had those days. later that night, I had a bad incident. So, yeah. So, but yeah, I don't know if you want to tell your little story or not. Don't feel like obligated. So it's totally up to you. Oh, I got you, Shadow. Yeah. F you, Air Marshal! Good to see you, buddy. I still love that. I got some kind of notification all night. I don't know what the hell. All these notifications were. No, the speedometer's not running. I shut it down. Alright. Anyway. Never set up a plane when you're tipsy. That's good advice. What am I eating? What? Hang on, let me back up a second. It scrolled off too quick. Are you eating dinner? Yeah, I'm eating dinner. So I'll revamp for you guys. It just got here. I literally pulled in the driveway, walked straight into the garage, turned on the computer, went in the house, and got my Chinese General toe out of the microwave, came out here and went live. So I made it home just in time. So they had me deliver. So I'll give you a little Reader's Digest. Wait a minute. I want to make sure. LJ, are you done with your story? You got anything else you're going to add? Anybody got a comment for LJ's stories? About 150%. Don't set up your airplane when you're tipsy. Oh, GB would be upset if he knew I was eating kitty cat, huh? Yeah, well, you know. It wouldn't be the first time GB be upset with me. So. LJ took the frustrations out with a felony. What did I miss? Joe, what did you total? You totaled something? A straight white girl wasted? What the hell does that mean? Dana, I have a what is this? A 150. Sweet. That's very cool, Dana. Yeah, I've got an Enterprise model that I lit, and then I took some photos of it, and it looks exactly like the one on the show. You know, like when it was flying around the planet and stuff. Pitch black. Took some, nice. Put the camera on a tripod and held it steady, and yeah, I got some really cool shots of it. I put lights everywhere. They were on the running lights were on it. The lights that light up the decal, the NCC 1701, and yeah, it's really cool. So you were flying Spectrum, right, LJ? Wow, Ben, really? Where? What is there? A room you go to online to play that? Is that a group? Anybody join in kind of thing? How's it? What do you? I want to hear more about that. David, good to see you, buddy. Mike Estes, good to see you, buddy. I'm glad you checked in. Thank you. Marshall. That's hilarious. Yeah, it's after my RV8 went in at the Boozer event, I'm going to be slowly converting everything off Spectrum. I'm done with Spectrum. I'm not flying anything else. Mickey, what's up? Good to see you, man. So what happened, LJ, after you left? You know, the show was pretty much over, so we were flying different stuff. So I took my Blair Witch Project quadcopter out, and when I was flying it around, and right in the middle of the field, off to the would be the west side. All of a sudden, it went into a flat spin, like a I don't know. It just started twirling around until it hit the ground, and I thought I broke a prop in midair. It's happened many times. So I walked out there expecting to find a broken prop, and there wasn't one. So I looked it all over, and there was some very, very minor damage that didn't stop it from flying. So I took right back off, and it flew fine. So I'm like, well, what the hell just happened? And then about 30 minutes later, I put the RV8 up, and it was just getting pretty dark, so the lights were looking really good. And I was flying across the field, straight and level flight, and I think I was just about to start a roll inverted, and it got to this. It went that much, and then I didn't have it, and it crashed in the exact same spot that the quadcopter went down. I mean, it hit the exact same spot. And so two Spectrum fails that hit the exact same spot in the middle of that field. I'm just over it. I'm tired. You guys that have no good luck with Spectrum, God bless you. You know, I hope you still continue to have good luck, but I've had no luck with it. What was I using in it? Well, I had an Aura. You know, the Aura was in it, and it had two satellite receivers in it. Two. You know, one the way up front, you know, oriented so that the antennas were going this way, and one in the very back behind the wing, way off in the back, with the antennas going the other way. I mean, and that's what the guy that set the plane up for me told me, you know, yeah, if you don't have dual satellite receivers in it, you're going to have a brownout. I said, okay, well, let's do it then. So we put them in there, and I assume he's got them both working. I didn't do any of it. He set it all up. And, yeah, that was the end of that. So I couldn't have done anything else to make sure that it was doing what it was supposed to be doing. So, and come to think of it, your LJ, your F-86 went down in the exact same spot. That's where my planes went down is exactly where your F-86 went down. My quad and the RV-8 hit the same spot in the field that your F-86 did. So, and that was one of the planes you said you had a brownout. So, yeah. So, I don't know what the hell happened. You know, we were flying all day around that spot. You know, we were way out in the air marshal area where this 900 went through the trees, and down that, and then came back down the runway. So we were avoiding the middle of the field. But afterwards, you know, I was in the middle of the field, and boom. So I don't know what happened. It wasn't doing anything stupid. It was flying. I mean, when I lost the signal, you know, I was only about 10 feet off the ground. And it went in an attitude like this, like I said, and then it just gradually descended until it hit the ground. I would call it a rough landing more than a crash, but it did a lot of damage. Yeah, it really did a lot of damage. So, you know, I don't know. Yeah, it's definitely just unique to Spectrum. You know, my P40 was on my Free Sky, and I didn't have a glitch one all day with that plane, and I flew it the most. I probably had 6 or 8 flights on the P40. Same thing with the I flew my Yak 130 twice. Not a glitch, not a single nothing. Absolutely, you know, both of them were rock solid all day, no problem. You know, so the first time I put the yeah, that was the first flight on both of them, actually. Yep. First flight on the quad, and the first flight on the RV Saturday night. And, yeah, I lost them both. Like I said, no real damage to the quad. So these are balsa booms. This is what I use on the quad. Well, actually, these are hardwood, but the balsa ones look identical. They're wrapped in, I wrap them in monocoat, and that's the size of the arm. And all it did was, right where the bolt holes go, it split right there, which has done it before, and a piece broke off. So I used, I have it pivot on this hole, so that if it crashes, there's a tie wrap, a real tiny tie wrap in this hole that holds it together, holds them out right. But if you go down, it breaks the tie wrap, and then the arm swings back. Okay? So a little piece of that broke out. So the tie wrap, the hole's good, but the tie wrap has nothing to grab a hold of now because the back, and I have the piece of wood, I'm going to glue it back on. I've done it many times. So that the tie wrap will work again. But that's all that was wrong with it. So I just pushed the arms back out straight and took off, and it flew fine. So that's the only damage I had to the quad. Unfortunately, the RV8 didn't fare near that well. So boy, at the same time, really, Dana, your pussy was hurting Saturday night? What were you doing to your pussy on Saturday night? Roach, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. So 38 in the room already. That's fantastic, guys. Thank you so much. Glad you're here. I'm really glad I'm here. I look forward to this show every week so much. So the temperatures have been dropping in the 30s every night here. And yes, I will go get... Yeah, it's 63 right now. It's going to drop fast. I will go get a sweater, sweatshirt, something. I might even put a heater on. But yeah, the last 3 nights in a row, it's been 36 when I wake up in the morning. So this cold front's definitely been here.